I mean, yo, Diddy, you gave me the ooshkash gooshmash. You gave me the ooshkash muaf, the smooshmash. Diddy. Yeah, son. I mean,
I want to say this about Soldier Boy. Y'all gotta give him a little bit of latitude because he a victim. And his book been ran through quite a bit. They was playing tapes, and then the owner of the house pulled out Soldier Boy tapes. That's why he's always able to call other on being a swish. Birds of a feather flock together.
I mean, yo, Diddy, you gave me the usk, you gave me Thek, the smash did ya. I mean, I want to say this about Soulja Boy, y'all got to give him a little bit of latitude, 'cause he a victim. And he has been ran through quite a bit. They was playing tapes. And then the owner of the house pulled out Soulja Boy. That's why he's always able to call other on being a swish birds of a feather together. Jaguar Wright and Orlando Brown are back in the news again. And they just revealed the very long list of DL rappers in the industry who've been getting bent over in exchange for opportunities. It's no secret that half of these rappers like men, and that they only use women as a cover to hide the fact that they getting clapped, but we didn't know just how many of them were actually doing it until Orlando Brown and Jaguar Wright got to spill some tea. Jaguar and Orlando have been trying to warn us about all this for a very long time, way before any of the stuff about the industry was even revealed, but folks were too busy calling them crazy to even care. However, with everything we know now, people are revisiting everything they've been saying the past few years. And it looks like they ain't so crazy after all, with G-Rap, yeah man, and in gay not being just full-out gay, but hiding and trying to pretend like he, loves girls and live the rap lifestyle. But really he's a man fan. The CLA is real scary, you know what I'm saying, so we got to get into the seriousness of it. And it's just not fail to other people. And then that spreads because that girl that you might be fooling might leave you and go find another dude who ain't gay. Give him the season. Now I'm sure most of y'all have heard the rumors about some of these rappers who be trying to front like straight men when they're actually DL. One of the first people to clock this tea was Wendy Williams when she accused Diddy of being DL after photos of him getting his shirt pulled down by another man while he was on vacation in Cancun got leaked. Diddy was not happy about her publicizing this, and he immediately got her fired from Hot 97 and banned from ever getting hired at any other radio station in New York. A story about Wendy Williams. She got fired from Hot 97 because she had a picture of Puffy. So if you don't mind, give me the story from your point of view. And what was in the picture? We were in Cancun. For whatever reason, dude was playing with Puff. He went behind him and grabbed his trunks and pulled them down. Some girls that was taking pictures, they took that picture and emailed it back to Wendy. Wendy Willie said she had him in a compromising position and like he was gay, something like that. She was going to put it out. Wendy had shown people that email. Puff told Hot 97 if they didn't get rid of her before he got back in New York that they was not going to get any music from any of his friends, any of the record label's executive that was cool with him. Everybody was going to boycott their station. We was out in law for about 3 days before we landed back in New York. Wendy Williams was in the radio station in Philly. He was fired. A very homosexual era of hip-hop as well. There was a radio personality. Once upon a time her name was Wendy Williams, and she was practically burned at the stake for talking about such, and now it's all come full circle. There were many situations, none of which to talk about. But there were many situations back in the day and in my career. And it's all coming full circle now, so I don't think Wendy realized it at the time. But she opened the floodgates for people like Orlando and Jaguar Wright to come out and call out other DL rappers in the industry. Things that will make you buckle, bro. They make you buckle, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, and no, cuz man, people don't lost their families, bro. People don't lost their kids, and people. But it gets even worse because during that same interview, he also put Diddy on blast for hooking up with him and trying to turn him into his little twink. When he was still an amateur in the industry, you gave me Thek the Smash D. Yes, I mean you gave me Thekmas. I love it, yo, I love it. You gave me the Uskmas, and that you know what I'm talking about, DD guy. He later appeared in another interview where he dropped Usher, Drake Bowo, Buster Rhymes, and of course, Diddy is some of the people in the industry that he slept with. Smash, you smashed them. When they was a girl, I didn't smash anything. So how you know we made love? We made love. Who you made love with? Daddy Bow Wild Buster RS? You just told me you see Buster in the airport too. That __. Try to act like he didn't know you smashed Drake. No, I never smashed you made love to Drake. And Cat Williams, what's his name, bro? You smashing a lot of people. What's that name? Terrence Howard, Terrence Howard, Terrence Howard, Terrence Howard, Usher's AER. And why you on telling you, bro? It's my dad's friends. My dad sicked his baddest friends on me. Who's your dad, Lucifer? And while we on the topic of Buster Rhymes, his former bodyguard recently exposed him for paying huge sums of money for them to be gay men in his VIP section. He also claimed that Busy used to have an intimate relationship with his lawyer, who also happens to be gay promoter homies, would always say, man, you know, we got to bring some, we got to bring some, what they call them, not going to say that on here, they call them fun boys. They say we got to have some fun boys in the section for Buster, cause you know I bodyguard for Ghostface before you feel me in being around him. You hear things you feel me on like, damn. And my auntie like the biggest Buster Rhymes fan, you feel me like every cookout. She playing it all his little fast rapping all of that him, and Craig Mack playing that bra. My soul, I'm out with a group of people at this time. I was with Don Benjamin. You familiar with him? No, I never heard of him. Model dude, like a model guy, he be doing like some rapping and stuff. Is named Don Benjamin. I'm out with Don Benjamin. And the club we ended up going to bust Rams in there, so he thought it was a little lawyer guy that was with us, and the little lawyer guy we was with, you know. He was a gay dude, super cool, feel me, good guy, bro. Buster Rhymes wanted him in his section so bad, like what pulled him to the section like through the rope and tucked him off in the corner. So I'm looking like, well, he ain't come with us. Well, I know he was in the little group, so if I go out with somebody like a group people, I try to make sure everybody get there together and leave together. No, he stayed with them. He stayed in there with them, bro, for sure, bro. Shortly after this, an old video of a YouTuber telling the story about the time that Bustel allegedly grabbed his hand softly and asked him to join him in the VIP after spotting him outside the club. Also started to go viral. According to the YouTuber, he thought Busta was just being generous, so he agreed to go into the club with Busta, but he actually had other plans. I'm walking across the street, and Buster Rhymes just grabbed my hand, and he's shaking, he holding my hand now. I ain't know it was Bust at first, you know, Buster Rhymes tall. I'm sure I came up to about right here, so the first thing I noticed was this big flip mode chain that was blinding me, so I look at the chain, and I look up, I'm like, oh, what's up, Buster, what's up now? He holding my hand the whole time. I'm like, what's up, man? Like, what you doing? And I was like, oh, me and my people, we about to go to this club around the corner. What's up, man, you know? And then I noticed throughout my peripheral vision, the side eye, this big bodyguard in black, just standing there, you know, looking around, you know, looked at me, you know, still looking around. Meanwhile, Buster still got my hand in his hand. And now he says, you know, I'm about to go in this club, you know, we got to section, you know, you can come in with me if you want. And I'm like, word for real, like, that's what's up. Like, he was like, yeah. I was like, well, I got to, you know, tell my people. I was like, I come and you know what I'm saying. He was like, okay, just let me know, you know, tell him that you coming in there to meet with me and come on up. And I was like, bet. Now moving on to Jaguar, she's also been very loud about the DL rappers in the industry and how they take advantage of younger rappers who are just in need of help to blow up their career. I mean, she recently exposed 50 Cent for allegedly sleeping with Soulja Boy when Soulja was just getting started in the industry, the rap game, since he was little, just like Weezy, yeah. And he has been ran through quite a bit. They caught him naked. Whoever his big daddy was threw him naked into the hallway. He was walking around in the hallway. Holt has actually appeared on a magazine couple on cover together. I know exactly who you're talking about. That's why he's always able to call other being as swish birds of a feather flock together. But it doesn't stop there, because not too long ago, she spilled the tea about how Diddy and Will Smith used to force Meek Mill and Brashear Gray into freak-offs. According to Jaguar, Will pulled Brashear under his circle under the guise of mentorship, only for him to end up forcing Basher into things he ain't even want to do. She even recalled the time where Basher was heard screaming at the top of his lungs, running from Will Smith's house. Will they do weird things in their house, and young men have left their house, screaming to get away from them in their mentorship. Meek Mill's Basher Gray left that house screaming. August the only one that stayed, and I guess he was really sick. He need a dog now. When it comes to Meek, he got